to our 2K Sports PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the TGC Open is about to kick off. Look, I'll be here alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, it's like the first day at school is that this player's now made it to the PGA Tour. What could possibly be going on through their mind?
They're just trying to not vomit when they're on the first tee loop. Nobody's thinking about the money and the excitement and the major wins. And this is awesome. You are literally so excited to hit that first tee shot. You really don't care where it goes, but you want it to be in play. But you just—that's the only thing that you can.
Let's just get going.
That's the only thing that you can possibly comprehend is hitting that ball. That's the only thing you can. I dare any other player to say, "Wow, this is the first of many unbelievable opportunities." Listen, we can talk about everything that they want to achieve or what their career was, but right now, their one and only goal is getting that first tee shot in play somewhere.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
They are very deep into this rough here, guys. I can't even see the ball from where I'm standing. Look out.
Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hold your putt.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance. Looking great now.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the course.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
And let's have one more look at that shot. He's currently sitting in first place.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it, so yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Here we are at the second tee. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Let's have a look at Jim Furyk from earlier. Let's recap his fourth shot. Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one? Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot on the second. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Did you judge that right? Don't think so. That's not the outcome they were after.
Airmail the green with that approach.
And here we are with the third shot. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Yeah, good putt. We'll hold.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently 1 under for the event. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Go with a 3-wood here. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
It'll definitely, the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Gary Player couldn't play bunker shots any better than that. And this one is for his par. Oh, that's good grit there.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Playing from around 160 yards.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Yeah, well played. Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Now leading by 1 shot. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Opting for the 4 iron here. That's a little wayward.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Oh, well played. Aren't you an expert in the bunker? Just 3 feet to the cup. And that puddle drop. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. Here we are in the fairway bunker. Can they execute a good shot? Smart shot. Always back into the fairway is a safe play. Getting ready to play their third.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the 6-iron here. Needs this one to kick right. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Yeah, this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 7th. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Three feet to go here to the hole. Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently in first position. This hole is a long par 4. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Good shot there.
Outside chance here for the par. Let's take a look.
Terrific roll. It even had a chance. This one's for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And with that now, back to level par. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Nicely done.
Playing from around 210 yards here.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. Even for the day. Currently tied for top spot. Thirteen feet to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole. Par putt coming up here. Okay, let's head to the next. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? John, you're down there. Can you get out of this predicament?
And that ball really dug into this bunker. It's she's deep, boys. She's deep.
I might need to get a lesson of you. That was well played. Getting ready to play their third. Only one shot off the pace. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this putt to move into a tie for first place.
This one looking really good.
This is a bogey putt coming up. And down it goes. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. It's time to begin this powerful hole. this should find the short grass.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
A chance here to take top spot on the leaderboard. Big chance here. All good punters accelerate through the ball.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
And with that, they'll move back into top spot on the leaderboard. This hole is a par 3. Going with the 7. Well, that was over clubbed. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
That was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Shark game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Oh, well played. Always think about taking one more club when playing to an elevated green. Going with a 4-iron here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Yes, any time you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Steady on. This putt is of 9 feet. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Good putt, that. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Sitting at 1 over, currently in top spot. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Currently at +1 for the day. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And the putt drops now 1 over, heading down the stretch.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. That's in the sand. That's on the green and you never know what could happen. You've left yourself a long way between the holes, so let's get this one close. Didn't quite hit it, did you?
That will drive you bats.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Well, I love these holes. The short par 4. Do you be bold or lay up?
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it. Lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Wow, Rich. That's impressive.
Gotta love it. Taking out the big stick and going ahead and walloping it right onto the green.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Be the ball, Danny. No. Well done. Take the birdie. And that ensures that he's back to even par now. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Wow, that was just striped. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. going with the hybrid. This one might just sneak off the fairway. A hole out from off this green here, you'll win the tournament. Nice recovery there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And this putt for the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
And Rich, what are your thoughts on this player's PGA Tour debut? A top 10.
Players never forget their first ever PGA Tour win, nor will this player. Great job.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HP Studios, it's goodbye for now. welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City, but we're at TPC Sunlit for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas, and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Not a bad line, this one. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that one will play. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Starting the round at even par. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3 metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. One win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Looks like they go with the pitching wedge. We need this one to bounce right. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Looks like this one's about 21 feet to the hole.
Was it a good line? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Looking good. Well hold. is currently tied for 10th.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The third hole at TPC Sunlit is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par. Well done. So, after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. That's heading into the rough, I think. Even for the day, in a share of 7th.
John, what's going on out there?
I'm down on the 13th hole, following Ian Poulter.
Playing their 5th shot. Oh, that goes down for an eagle. And that will take him to 2 under. Spot the all-important top 5 awaits if you can hold this putt. Get excited. This could go in. Oh, lovely roll. Spot the all-important top 5 coming up if you can hold this. That hole's done. To the top 5 he goes. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Opting for the 4-iron here. This one's heading left, I think.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Nicely done. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on. Time to take a look at what's going on at the 6th. Sitting at +1, trying to crack into the top 10. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh my God! And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. That should find the cut stuff. Around 110 yards to go. Just a couple back from our leader. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one's going right at the pin here. Outstanding approach shot. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. It's got a chance. That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make their par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo. John, you're down there? What's happening?
We're over here on the 16th hole. We have Ian Poulter just about ready to hit.
Time for the 5th shot. And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie.
Nasty lie out of the rough, but look at this in the hole. Can you believe it?
Time for the 2nd shot here at the 7th. To be going with the 4-iron. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. Even for the day, tied for 6th position. This putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Ooh. This next putt is for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Ooh, back there, horsey. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Well, he tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
This would be a good putt to hole. It'll help move you into the top 10. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Patrick Cantlay currently in the lead. The ninth at TPC Sunlit is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open stays in Las Vegas. A great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital for Children is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out, and the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It ends at the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this because they can go out and see where they're at because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just you get rewarded for good shots, you get penalized for bad ones, but it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well or hitting into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Wow, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. That's some good golf right there. Putting for birdie. I like the look of this. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Reg, good position for this player, just 3 back with 9 to play. Do you sense them making a charge?
3 down, 9 to go. This player is going to have to start taking some chances if he wants to win this tournament.
It's heading to the rough for mine. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. sitting at 1 over for the day. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Sunlit 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot.
And this is a great opportunity, a great look from long range.
Let's return to live play now. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
3 feet to go here to the hole. And that puddle drop. Well done. I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. He's currently in a share of 6th.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The 12th here at Sunlit is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys. Lovely effort that. This one from about 160 yards out. Only 2 shots off the pace. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Now they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Okay, let's head to the next. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. The 13th at TPC Sunlit is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with the tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. John, do you have any info down there?
Down here, the 14th hole, guys. This is Justin Thomas's shot.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. And there it goes from the sand. And back to the course with the live action. Rich, there's a lot to like about Justin Thomas, isn't there? He's short in stature and not a big build, but a really pound-for-pound great player.
He's learned a lot on how to play the game over the first few years on tour. He always tried to hit it as hard as he could. Now he's developed another game within a game. He's starting to hit these shorter shots with lots of feel, lots of touch. Right now, Justin Thomas is one of the most complete players in the game.
He's also got a wonderful attitude out there. He takes the good with the bad, but when he's in contention, it just seems to bring out the best in him, doesn't it?
He's got a killer instinct about him, and when he gets around the lead, he doesn't let it go easily. He sticks around. He may not win all the time, but I tell you, he's going to make you earn that victory if he doesn't get there first.
Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Couldn't come at a more opportune time as well. Currently 2 back. Make the eagle, tie for the lead.
Oh, so close. And this putt to move into a tie for second. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
The 14th at TPC Sunlit is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Going with the 8-iron here. That's not what they were looking for.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
This would be a great par putt if you can make this. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, take a look at Cameron Champ down here on hole number 15. 34 feet to go.
That's frustrating. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 15th at TPC Sunlit is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Time for the second shot at the 15th. That was pure silk. Well done. And with that, that's their fourth birdie.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Just one off the lead after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
The 16th at TPC Sunlit is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. That's not the shot he was hoping for. The 16th hole at TPC Sunlit is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach into.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along this green.
Well, Rich, this player's certainly making moves up the leaderboard, aren't they?
Absolutely nice push on this final round. Still needs to keep the foot on the gas, continue making birdies if they have any hope of winning.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Sitting at -3. Currently tied for first place. Oh, Rich, how good is that? That's incredible.
Oh, trying to hit a little punch shot, and they do to perfection. What a shot indeed.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Starts off on a good line.
And with that part hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently at 3 under for the day.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 17th at TPC Sunlit is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Byrne once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Okay, with a 4-iron here. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Ouch, that hurts. Well, this is an important putt. Is it a must make?
It is a must make, and I'm excited to see what they can produce.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Down here on the 18th hole, guys. This is Cameron Champ's next shot.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Judging it beautifully.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 18th at TPC Sunlit is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Looked like they were swinging a snake, not a golf club. Right up in the canopy of the trees.
That's really not what we were looking for.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. Playing their fourth shot. One stroke off the lead. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. And this putt for a final score of 69.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
Ooh, right by the hole. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. And with it, that concludes his event. Well, unfortunately, not able to secure back-to-back victories here, but you've got to be impressed with the performance overall.
Luke, this player did everything to seal back-to-back wins on the PGA Tour. Unfortunately, coming up just a touch short. Still 2 awesome weeks.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. UK Sports so proudly presents this PGA Tour event. Today's coverage of the Southern Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth, and on course we've got John McCarthy.
Good day, Luke. Happy to be here at Hickory Creek. And wow, talk about a first hole. Have you seen the landing area these players have to deal with? Pretty narrow out there, and there's bunkers flanking on either side. Can't wait to see what unfolds here today. That's going to be fun.
Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this line look like, mate?
Ball really burrowed into this bunker. They're going to need to be quite careful as they exit this beach, guys.
Fairway bunker shots aren't the easiest, but you made that look pretty straightforward. And here we are with the third shot. Just a 4-footer remaining. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
He's currently tied for 7th. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. That's heading for the fairway. Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway. That was wonderfully done. Getting ready to play their third. Handy effort, that one. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Ooh, nice line. Just didn't drop. Big putt for par coming up. Job done. Let's head to the next. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Wow, that was just striped. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Let's head over to the fourth hole.
From here, about 105 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Great looking shot this. Oh, you beauty. An eagle.
Oh, beautiful little pitch shot down the hill. Thank you. Gets it to go. Great shot.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That wasn't your best effort, was it? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Nicely holed, and for par. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Teeing off here at the fourth. Well struck. Time for the second shot here at the fourth. Going with the 7. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
A bit short with that effort.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. And he needs this to save par. Good looking putt. Ah, bugger, a bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. It's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Down on the 9th. This is Ian Poulter's next shot.
This is their 5th shot. Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot lead. We have a par 3 on this one. looks to be going with a hybrid here. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Justin Thomas is our current leader. You've arrived at a par 4. That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. From around 180 yards out.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Johnny Mac, what's the news?
Well, I'm over on the 7th hole now, guys. This is Patrick Cantlay. This putt's for birdie.
That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. And that will take him to 1 under. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard, now a 3-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. And now we go to the 12th. This happened just a moment ago. Clear Poulter with an outstanding shot here.
Yes, it's in.
Seven feet to the cup. Started out on a good line. A well hold, he'll take the birdie. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. And JT is currently our leader. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Opting for the 4-iron here. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I gotta say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Just remember to get that nice rhythm in your stroke.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
And in it goes for the par. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Absolutely flushed. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. 4 strokes off the lead. That's the common mistake, hitting it out to the left. Let's head over to the 10th. Even for the day. Currently tied for 5th place. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Let's get back to it, shall we? Cameron Champ is one of those players that exploded onto tour, Rich. He brought that power game with him and was a winner straight away. But now he's facing that sort of second-year syndrome, isn't he?
He is, Luke, but he's one of these unique players where I think his power can get him through the tough times. I think that if he figures out a way to learn how to play the golf course on the PGA Tour effectively, even his bad weeks will start making cuts and being in contention a little more often. As with most young players, they just need time to develop.
And that's for birdie. Well hold. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Pretty good shot there.
opting for the 6-iron. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
And looking for the fade, but finding the straight shot. Not good.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Straight out of the top drawer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And down it goes. And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours. So I might need to sit. That's not the outcome they were after.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Let's take a look back at this just moments ago. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay? Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. Okay, let's get back to the action. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Ooh. Wow. That was handy holding out from there.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look. Justin Thomas has built a two-stroke advantage over the field. We have a par 5 on this one. That reminded me of the Big Easy, silky smooth. Let's recap Ian Poulter's effort from just a short time ago. Always lovely to see a long-range bomb made. Let's recap it. Nicely holed. Nicknamed the Postman because he always seems to deliver in the Ryder Cup, Rich. Ian Poulter, a great character, a fantastic player, and a fierce competitor.
Ian Poulter has made a career out of demoralizing the Americans in the Ryder Cup, Luke. There's no doubt about that. But let's face it, there's hardly a player out there who gets the most out of his game. He's even acknowledged it. He may not have the most talent, but I can promise you this, there's very few players that are willing to work at it as hard as he is. He will sacrifice an awful lot, albeit no time away from his family. He will sacrifice every minute of the day if he thinks that it will make him a better player tomorrow. He really is a workhorse on the PGA Tour, and hats off to him. He's getting his just desserts now with all the success he's had over the last few years.
Going with a 3-wood here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. Okay, steady now. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard. He's got a 1-shot buffer. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, they were in the first cut, and it kind of made its way down deep into it, so I don't know if they can get all that much onto this one.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. It's just a tad off line, that one. Headed towards the left. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
How close was that to going down? Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Oh, great swing there. Setting up in the first cut. That's a little wayward.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault missing the green.
Putting for par. It's on a great line. And there it is. Justin Thomas is our current leader. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. looking swing, that one. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That might be one club too many. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Airmailed agreeing with that approach.
And here we are with the third shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Great touch. Really nicely played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And the putt drops, now at 3 under, heading down the stretch.
Ooh, this is getting fun, isn't it?
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 3-wood. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. That looks to be a fairway finder to me.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today. Putt is underway.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 4 under. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. A thing of beauty. Second shot here on the 18th hole. chosen the 3-wood. If you need any inspiration, Bob Tway once holed out of the bunker to win a major. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. Well, there you have it. What a wonderful victory, Rich.
Second win of the season, playing awfully well at the moment. Let's see if they can keep up this good run of form.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.